Gates back and away they go, very slowly away. Secret Tryst, good start made by Reggae Boy. In the spotted jacket, also prominent there is Plymouth Rock in the early stages of the RacingTV.com classified stakes over the mile as they make their way through the first furlong and a half or so. And it's Reggae Boy that leads. No Diggity is pulling very hard, the red cap towards that one's outside. Celtic Searcher is also pulling quite hard to try and get into a more prominent position as well. The white captain has come through to take it up. They're then followed by Plymouth Rock on the inside of Cloelly, the slight colour change if you're working off the race card. Then the grey Bawaade, followed then by Send in the Clouds. Then Sunset's Dreamers towards the rear of the field, and the slow starting Secret Tryst is right at the back. But it's Cloelly that leads as they make the turn out of the back straight and head down towards the final half mile. So No Diggity, the red cap on the outside. Reggae Boys had a nice run in transit round the inside there in third spot, followed by the headgear of Cloelly. Then Bawaade and Josephine Gordon towards the outside of Plymouth Rock, and then Sunset's Dreamers, Send in the Clouds, and still at the rear of the field is Secret Tryst. Starting to make the turn for home inside the final 3 furlongs. No Diggity is going strongly out in front to Reggae Boy, who's now being driven along. Cloelly is trying to produce a challenge towards the outside as they make their way inside the closing stages. No Diggity, Cloelly. Here comes Bawaade down the centre of the track, followed then by Reggae Boy. The rest all floundering, and it's Bawaade for the Asadick yard, looking for the first winner for a very long time. Goes on now by 2 or 3 lengths to Cloelly in second, who's got no answers to the questions posed. Reggae Boy's trying to stay on as well, but racing up towards the line. Bawaade has put this race to bed in a matter of strides and is well clear and racing up towards the line. Will run out an easy winner. Bawaade to in second position Cloelly, then in third spot was Sent in the Clouds. Reggae Boy finished in fourth.
And it is a first flat winner since 2010 for trainer and owner Asadick, as Bawaade under Josephine Gordon travelled nicely off a strong pace and has powered clear against the opposition. The Greys really enjoyed himself. He's been running well in recent weeks, and that was a cracking effort by the Son of Dark Angel. Initially owned by Shadwell, it was a 270 grand breeze-up purchase. Never lived up to those expectations, but he's found his level and he's clearly enjoying life at the moment. In the blinkers, currently leading was No Diggity. He was far too keen in the early stages. He pulled his chance away, and in the end it was left to those in behind to fight out for the minor places. Cloelly, she's not the strongest stayer over a mile, but she shows she's in relatively good form at her advanced age, and the Jenkins team might get another win out of her because she does at least want to win, and that counts for something in this grade. Not a bad return in a cheek piece of Send in the Clouds. Third in a couple of these races last year. Third once again. Secret Tryst made a little bit of late race progress. But this race was all about the Asadick team. Congratulations to them. Great to get a winner. Whatever the level, it means a lot, and that's fantastic to see, Tom.
It really is, and the manner of the victory was really something, wasn't it? Bawaade just streaked clear in the closing stages, and classified stake winners don't really come much more impressive than that, George.
No, it was a very, very good performance. The race set up perfectly for Josephine Gordon and Bawaade. From stall 8, she was able to sort of tuck back and get in. She's one off the rail at this stage. You can see Charlie Bennett in the white cap there, who's in third last at the moment, not happy with the pace of the race and goes forward. Dan Musket on the favourite No Diggity in the red cap is very keen, and that horse has just pulled his chance away and done too much early doors.
He certainly has, and once push came to shove, unsurprisingly, I think those exertions told, didn't they, in the end? Celtic Searcher, I should say, was pretty keen as well, got the lead. Then No Diggity again comes round. And I think Danny thinks, right, we might as well kick on here because they're not going that fast.
Yeah, they weren't. Charlie Bennett pulled the pace up when he got to the front, when he looped the field, and Dan obviously didn't want to carry on fighting No Diggity, so let him roll on, but he just paid the price late on for that early exertions, and I would have thought maybe they'll try and find an opportunity over the 7 furlongs, and maybe the tempo of the race will just suit a little bit better.
And I get the feeling quite a few of these haven't run their race. Reggae Boy was off the bridle for quite a long way from home. Obviously No Diggity far too keen, which left the way clear down the outside for the giant grey galloping strider Bawaade.
Yeah, he's a big, strong gelding, isn't he, Bawaade? He's 8 years of age now and has very much deserved this. Has been running consistently well for a long period of time and found a good opportunity. Well, an easy opportunity on paper, very much job done, and I'm sure Connections will be delighted.
And not a bad run from Cloelly, and there you gave her a nice mention beforehand.
Yeah, it was a good run. She's run okay. She's been well beaten though, and in a poor race, so I'm not going to get too carried away about it. But
at least she's finished clear of the rest.
I agree, and I think probably with as James actually alluded to in his little post racing there, maybe just dropping back and trip a little bit will suit.
And some promise in basement grade from Send in the Clouds. You almost certainly would have benefited from that outing, having had quite a long time off the track, and was probably not best placed either.
Yeah, you would have thought would definitely improve for the run. Has been off the track for a long time, 203 days. Tony Cowell's got his string of all-weather horses in really good form, and I'm sure he'll be able to find an opportunity where he can be competitive.
No doubt, though, about the winner, and that was Bawaade. And it'll be interesting to see what the handicapper does with this effort, because 47 rated before this, £3 off the